Hello, everybody. Next up, we have the recent release of the classic 1927 Harold Lloyd silent comedy, The Kid Brother. Now, in the town of Hickoryville lives Sheriff Jim Hickory, Walter James, and his three sons. Now, his older sons, Leo Willis, and Olin Francis, are both big and strong like him. However, his third son, Harold Lloyd, of course, is the runt of the family. But what Harold lacks in size and brute strength, he makes up for in intelligence, as he finds ways to get his chores done more efficiently. Still, he wishes to be regarded as a man by his father. Now, while his father and brothers are at a town meeting about money they were collecting to build a dam for the town, a traveling medicine show comes to the house. Since he'd been messing around with his father's gun and was wearing his father's badge, they mistook him for the sheriff and had him sign a permit for them to set up in town. Later, Harold's father found out and sent him to stop the show. It said the two men in the show made fun of him, hanging him up on a bar. The town bully, Hank Hooper, Ralph Yearsley, tries to get in on the act, but in the process sets the wagon on fire. Afterwards, Harold offers Mary Powers, Obina Ralston, who was working with the show, a place to sleep at his home, although quite frankly she ended up going to a neighbor's home instead, since she would otherwise have been the only woman in the house. Now, the next day was to be a town celebration, but things turned sour very quickly when the money that had been collected for the dam and placed in the sheriff's hands was discovered stolen. Now, Hank's father, Sam Hooper, Frank Lanning, accuses the sheriff of stealing the money himself. Unable to do anything himself, the sheriff sends Leo and Olin to find the men from the medicine show, but he won't let Harold go. But when his brothers fail to find the men, it is up to Harold to help save his father. But can he do it? Now, The Kid Brother is considered to be one of Harold Lloyd's best movies. It was his second to last silent film, as the sound era would soon start to creep in with the success of The Jazz Singer later on in 1927. But Harold Lloyd put a lot of work into this movie, nearly 8 months' worth, which was more than usual, and it shows. From doing the shooting on location to the use of an elevator that filmed Harold as he climbed a tree to keep talking with Jobina's Mary, to various gags that all worked with the story, to the final fight between Harold and the brutish Sandoni, as played by Konstantin Romanoff. Everything just works and shows the effort put into the movie. Me personally, I enjoy many of the gags, but particularly watching Harold deal with his brothers, and attempting to show how brave he could be in front of Mary, are some of the most memorable laugh-out-loud moments for me. I personally wouldn't call it his absolute best movie, but I would definitely agree that it does rank up there. Admittedly, at this point, I've only seen about 5 of his films, but still, easily a movie I would recommend. This movie is available on Blu-ray and DVD from Criterion Collection. The new restoration looks fantastic for a nearly 90-year-old movie. Sure, there are some scratches here and there, but for what they had to work with, I have no complaints. Add in the fact that the set includes 2 of his shorts. One, the 5-minute 1917 Over the Fence, which features him disguised as a baseball pitcher to get into the park when his tickets are stolen. And the other being the 11-minute 1918 short, That's Him, where he's mistaken for a mugger and chased by the police. A word of warning about that last one, though, as that short does feature an obviously white man wearing blackface as a train conductor. Now, the shorts don't look quite as good as the movie, owing to the fact that many of Harold's early shorts were apparently lost in a fire, and so they had to make use of what elements they could find. But between the movie, these shorts, and a few other fun extras, this is a very enjoyable set. The movie itself is 1 hour and 23 minutes in length. Well, that's all I have to say on this one, everybody. Thanks for listening, and I hope you'll keep coming back for more.